up, y'all? This is your boy Greg Matthews in the building. And we have this lovely lady here, one of the baddest chick on the planet. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and where you're from?
So I'm Jasmine, known as Jazzy Maxx. I'm from New Orleans, live here in Houston now, and I consider myself one of the baddest.
All right. And how long you been out here?
I'm 4 years, November, May, 4 years.
Okay. What high school you went to?
Um, let's go back. I gotta take it back.
Mm-hmm.
New Orleans, 2004,
Okay.
Rob Wayne. So for the originals, because everything's different. So Ellie Rob Wayne.
Right.
But we say Rob Wayne. But if you want to be politically correct, it's Rob Wayne.
What type of chick were you growing up?
So growing up, I was like, to be honest, I was a girl's girl. I don't know if y'all remember the box with the music videos,
Yeah.
MTV, BET. I was one of those, you know, I was always like a hair, fashion, and style type of girl.
Right.
But I wasn't fast. So I was a girly girl, like, sleepovers, go to the mall. My whole room had Word Up magazine, pictures all around.
Wow.
I know everybody not happy with P. Diddy, but he was on there. He was like the daddy of the crew, Leah, Lil Xan, B2K type stuff. I'm telling y'all my age.
Right.
And so I used to watch a lot of Clueless, a lot of the Hills, the Kardashian before they were called the Kardashian Show. I used to watch these things. So I always wanted to be like a supermodel. And so I grew up in the neighborhood, which is called the Hood in New Orleans. And
Right.
so I was always like the bougie hood girl. I didn't really go outside. I passed outside.
Right.
But I was inside. So I was like preserved, and I used to do hair from home, but I was always studying like the industry. And so I went to a career magnet high school for cosmetology, and I got my license at graduation. So I was licensed, in 12th grade with my diploma. And so, and I actually used to model as well at 14 for JCPenney catalog. I don't know if y'all remember that. So
Yeah.
I was always in the industry some type of way, and I used to just do little different things.
Fashion.
Yes.
All
Yes.
right.
So, but I chose hair a little more heavier.
Okay.
Because I kind of started gaining a lot of clients and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the type of girl. I wasn't really fast. I was like a girl's girl. And I would say I bloomed and blossomed,
Right.
with time and maturity.
What about your first job?
Whew. We talking about in the house doing hair or like a legal job like Jazzland?
Whatever
the pay stub type job. Okay.
Yes.
So in New Orleans we had a theme park called Jazzland. Then the next year, Six Flags bought it. But I was one of the first at the theme park in New Orleans. It was called Jazzland. But I was also doing hair at home, slaying all the ladies in the neighborhood.
Okay, that's what's up. Imagine that. What motivates you to become this hairstylist?
I mean, I'm a girl's girl. So for one, you got to slay all day. And I'm an aesthetic type of girl. So I like the beauty in things. I like making nothing something, making something that looks regular, enhancing it and making it beautiful. I love to chit chat with the girlies. So it's just been something that I've just been into.
You passionate about doing hair, right?
So I am passionate about hair. So for hair, to me, it's not like just being creative and that's like the very bare minimum. For me, I'm very big into making sure my client get what she's asking for, but also if I see something that looks better on her, like kind of orchestrating the whole situation, like this will look good on you, and really taking a regular natural beauty and enhancing it. Like I'm not really big on swapping the whole look out. I'm more of a stylist that like natural beauty, if that makes sense, and enhancing that. Or a lady that's having a hard day need to come in, relax, and just treat herself to a good shampoo, a good therapy. We therapists too. Before the therapist was,
Right.
popping. You come to your stylist, a good stylist and barber is your lock secret. And so I'm very passionate about the people. And I just feel like today the industry is missing that. Like,
Exactly.
like our customers are not the stars anymore. Back then, when I was in the industry, the customers was the star, and so yeah, I'm very passionate about making sure my clients get whatever they need and want, and the industry and growing, and making sure the ladies that's coming behind me getting a foundation, understanding customer service, and things of that nature, and then also understanding like it's not just beauty, it's like a whole situation and things like that.
So what brought you to Houston?
So I came here 4 years ago. So to be honest, I just jumped out the bed and was like, "Oh, I'm about to move to Houston." I didn't do my research, and it was
Wow.
like the end of the pandemic, and I think Houston was still like up and running and flowing. And of course, I've been in the hair industry for 20 years, so I was like, okay, my next level is just selling my extensions online, business. So I'm like, all right, Houston hub is open. The money should be flowing. I'm coming from Louisiana. So, okay, next level. So I just was like, all right, let's do it. So got online, found a little space, a place, found a place for my business, and I just came to Houston. And everybody was like, "You leaving?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm leaving next month." They're like, "Whoa."
Whoa.
So I came here, I just jumped up and moved
Out
to
of
a
the
new
blue.
state. This was my first time ever moving to a new state ever.
Out of the blue.
Out of the blue.
Wow.
I mean, of course, it was kind of like, I don't know, I just feel like I didn't max out Louisiana. The outskirts around it is like, okay, the next challenge. I really want to go to Atlanta or LA. I'm an LA type of girl. I love a good LA.
Wow.
But Houston was kind of like, one of my friends was here, my cousin was here, and I'm like, all right, it's easier to co-parent with my son dad. So I'm like, okay, all right, I'll do Houston. Houston, cool. So I just was like, it's time. This enough. You can't stay still too long when you're an entrepreneur. It's time to go. So I just jumped up and I moved.
What about your ideal first date look like?
My ideal, or what was my first date?
Yeah. What is your first date?
So my first date, let's go back again. We got to go back. Gee whiz. So it's so funny. I I wanted to go. My first job was at Jazzland, so I wanted to go and enjoy the rides.
Right.
So I had my first boyfriend take me to. I'm talking about my real boyfriend, not the
Right.
puppy love,
Right.
letter boyfriend, but my first real boyfriend take me to the theme park, and I can remember he had on like you remember those little white Kango hats with the fur on it?
Yeah.
I don't even think these outfits was
Cool daddy.
Yes, was appropriate, but I guess back then that's what we did.
Right.
But so we went to the theme park. He had on all white, and I had on my little cute white and stuff. I don't even know why I was at the theme park with white on. But anyway, we did it. But that was my first day. It was super cool. He picked me up. He had a car, so I was geeked out and stuff.
Okay.
The mom had to know what time I was getting there, getting back, and back then you had a time frame.
Yeah, before them lights come on.
Before that street light come on, yes. But that was my first date. It was real cool. It was super fun, and so things have changed.
Exactly. Okay.
So currently, my first ideal date would be, to be honest, I know I identify as a baddie because that's just in my DNA. But my ideal first date, I'm an intimate type girl. So I like to be able to have like down to earth fun 1st. And it could really be anywhere. I feel like the person gotta connect with me. Because I'm an intellectual type of woman. So
right.
We could be anywhere. We could be like at a cool little lounge. The music, it have to have some good music though. I love good music.
I hear you.
And then a good conversation where I'm gonna enjoy myself and just lose the thought of where I'm at and just enjoy myself. Then we can talk about the other stuff later. But the first date needs to be a good hub to connect. We need to be on the same time. It needs to be flowing. So it really doesn't matter. It just needs to be the vibe.
Will we get a brother block on social media?
To get a brother block, oh Lord, because if you get blocked, you're just doing too much. So because I don't really be talking on my social media like that, if that makes sense. Like, and I don't know. So I feel like to get somebody blocked, you're not sitting back and watching the show because it's a show going on, right? So just sit back and watch the show in
Exactly.
peace. Don't do too much, because I like to be respectful both ways.
Exactly.
So a little comment, I ain't mad at a little comment, but if you just being too for that means okay, it's getting out of hand. So I'm gonna have to cut that off because it's too much
Right.
going on. So that'll make me block a guy if he just call. I think they got buttons where you could call. Social media is so heavy right now, so it's a lot of stuff with a lot of context. So it's too much. If I don't interact back,
Right.
and I hit the little click,
Right.
or you get all right, that's enough.
Okay.
Don't keep going on and on.
On and
You're about
on.
to get blocked because it's too much. Like sit back and read the room. The room ain't say keep going on and on.
Right.
Yeah.
So how you would feel about if God is sending you a picture of his microphone?
Oh, that's an old school word, right? For the new current. Yeah. If a guy ever sent that to me, Lord Jesus. Let's pray.
Yes.
So if a guy send me that, I'm gonna have to pray first. Block him second.
Okay.
And I'm gonna feel like, what is it that I have on my social media? I never got that before.
Wow.
Nothing on my social media attracts that. And if I get that's I don't even open up stuff. Like to be honest, I don't even open up a lot of stuff on my social media.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of business platforms. If you really need me for something that's important, it got to be through a connection.
Exactly.
So if you're reaching out to me, especially if it's a male, and it's somebody I know, they're gonna contact me to let me know somebody else is contacting me because I'm not opening that. I hope I don't open it.
Right.
I don't like that. That's so cheesy to me.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So, but I haven't had that. So if I don't even know. That's like a lot of levels of disrespect to me.
I understand that.
Oh. Yeah.
Would you date a guy that's unattractive?
No.
And what if he treats you like a queen?
No.
No?
Y'all don't want to smoke. Y'all want to smoke? Y'all want to smoke? You want to smoke?
Exactly.
No, so y'all don't laugh at me. But in this world, in America, they say you have 24 hours in a day, right?
Yeah.
And you can get whatever you want, right?
Exactly.
So there's no way so before I even accept like a guy, we gotta have a visual. Cause my friends will tell you like I have a type. And so I just like to stay in my type from the physical eye because I feel like you do have to enjoy your person and have to be attraction some type of way.
Exactly.
And of course the personality will enhance it more because they have people that look aesthetically nice and they just garbage. I'm not going for that. But I do have a certain thing that I like. Everybody have their thing. And so I do have a certain attraction because I want to enjoy turning over and waking up to somebody nice as well.
I feel you on that.
So no, I couldn't treat nice. I wouldn't even, we wouldn't even be talking to each other to know that if it's not what I'm attracted to.
Would you date a guy with a high body count?
Okay, so let's park the car right there a little bit because that's tricky. Now, first, if it's a guy that I know just all around the way on the block and knowingly knowing he just everywhere, I'm not attracted to that. I'm attracted to a laid back, chill guy. Even guys do have a lot of body count. That's by nature. But let's be honest, okay? If we're talking honesty, because we don't be talking a lot of honesty. So guys, by the male nature, it might not be all, but most time they have a lot of body count. But I just think that if you're just flamboyant with showing it and flexing that you've been all around the block, I'm not interested in that. It's just like because you don't have a type, you just all over. But to be honest, once you when you meet somebody, you really can't control the count. But I'm not going to just run behind the count. I don't like that. Like I like him to be a little, I need you to be a little. No, I need you to be a little stingy.
Oh, yeah. Imagine
you
that.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd rather guys say, "Hey, I have my little setup."
Right.
At least, but if you're just running through them, that's kind of like you just be doing anything, like So
okay.
But for that's that question could go either way because you really can't control their body count unless you know they just going through them.
Exactly.
You know, like he
Imagine
date
that.
this one, then the next one, then you know, okay, that's a high volume body count type of dude. So
Right.
yeah, no, that I'm not into that.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Have you ever caught a guy cheating?
Of course, I wouldn't be this bad if I didn't.
Right.
It's
Right.
like your mom said, "Don't touch the fire." You touch the fire. You're like,
Right.
yes, most definitely. I have caught a guy cheating. Funny story.
Did you go through the phone? Kind of.
No, it was like it had slapped me in my face. I was actually at a concert. I was having a good time. I was at a K Michelle concert,
Right.
enjoying my little self. He bought the tickets to the concert, right?
Right.
To get over the bull crap he had did before. And me and my friend tickets, we out having a ball. Lo and
Right.
behold, I look across the room, you know your guy from anywhere.
Right. Imagine that.
And I see him dancing in the female neck. I say, wait. So I'm not gonna tell the rest, but
I
I was
feel you
like,
on that. I feel you on that.
yes. I was like, dang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Just said we ain't doing all that no more. That was that was in the past.
Right.
But yeah,
Right.
I have caught. Yeah.
Okay.
And I feel like it always fell in my lap.
Okay.
Just, you don't have to look for it. It's just gonna be servicing somewhere.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what about have a guy caught you cheating
I
on
don't
him?
cheat.
You faithful?
I'm a faithful girl. I feel like when I want to be single and have fun, I'm gonna just be by myself. But I'm a lover girl, so I love a good relationship. I don't like to
Okay.
sit still.
All right. That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And what would make you the social media baddest?
So I would say what would make me the social media baddest is because what you see is what you get. Not only do I look like a baddie, my heart is well, my mindset, is good. So and it's natural beauty, and it's just like that little rich, expensive taste that I hold. My whole demeanor when I walk in the room, it's just an aura about myself. So it's a like cool, warm, inviting. So that's what real bad is. So bad for me won't be like who's doing the like looking for attention and negative energy. It's more of an aura, like ooh, bad to the bone. Like
Ooh,
you know what I'm talking about? I walk in the room and is everybody feel the energy.
hot. I like that. Yeah.
Yes, so that makes me the baddest.
Okay.
Hmm.
And what do the guys compliment you on?
They always tell me that I look exotic, Pocahontas. They love my eyes, my demeanor, my skin tone will probably be the number one thing. My skin, and they tell me I got that Benjamin Button. I'm aging backwards.
I like that.
So yes, shout out to everybody, the guys and the girls. The girls are super supportive as well. So I just been enjoying life. I feel like I said, I feel like my best. I feel real good. And like it's only getting better. The older I get, the more seasoned my sauce getting, the more I evolve, the more love I give, I get type
Exactly.
vibe. That makes me the real baddie of
I know
Houston.
that's right.
Tap, tap, tap.
Right. Okay, what is the name of your business?
So my brand is called Jazzy Maxx. And so y'all need to find me. Y'all can find me on my hub. It's at IAMJAZZEMAXX, or you can go to www.jzemxbeauty.com.
And what is your greatest accomplishment?
So my greatest accomplishment will be seeing like stylists or barbers, or if it was anybody that worked in my salon that I had a hub for them to start out, whether it was renting on commission, to be able to be in a position to have their own business now, blossoming, blooming, just to see their business still going and see them like expanding. That makes me feel good about myself as an entrepreneur.
Okay,
That
what
makes me bad. Saying like everybody here, like they don't know me when they see me from my IG page, because social media is the thing now. So everybody think, oh, she's just a content creator or model, but they don't know back home I was that girl in the industry. Like I birthed a lot of stylists and barbers, makeup artists. Like I had that platform for them to come
exactly?
in paying for promotion, where they have clientele coming, where they have, I love clientele. Like I'm that girl,
Wow.
birthing a lot of stars. Like if you ain't birthing no stars, you ain't no baddie.
Right.
You ain't no boss. If you ain't put people in charge. You ain't put no people in position to get that money. If you just get money by yourself in the industry and you're not putting other people in position, you're not a boss. You probably just have a business, but you ain't bossing them up. Because the boss
Right.
ain't the big. And I got big bosses and big dogs bigger than me that help me to my next level. So that's how it goes. It's like a circle going. It's
Right.
evolving. That's how it's supposed to be in a community. So
That's it.
yes. Shout out to the hair world, everybody. The hair girls, the hair world. Like I've been in this industry a long time, and so
There you go.
just love.
I can't think of nothing right now.
Jazz popping and shit. That's why I was like, that's different right here. Let's talk about your Instagram page. You said you was that girl before your page got hacked.
So I'm still that girl. Let me tell y'all, Instagram is like social media. As much as people be like, your page looks so good, and Instagram was not my thing. Y'all know before when you was an entrepreneur, we did referrals and word of mouth one-on-ones, right? That's how we build from scratch. Social media is so easy now, which is good, but it ain't that easy because we have to retrain our mind to do this content and stuff. But I had built a good platform, and then when I got here to Houston, y'all ain't tell me about the scammers in stuff. They didn't scam me on my page. Off my site so many times.
You gotta watch out for those
I
hackers.
did not know that. I just moved here and I did not know anything about that. But
yes,
I lost my original page. It was just Jazzy Maxx.
Right.
And so I had to start a new page, which is I am Jazzy Maxx. And some of my people still like, okay, wait, is this the scam? Because they were doing all kind of stuff trying to get money from them. So like my name, it is like, is this really you or not? So I had to rebuild a new page and things like that. So when I first got to Houston, I started with 10K followers. And so my job was to go out every night a week for an hour or two and grow my followers, airdrop my flyers all over. And that's what I did. So I got up to 20K within 6 months. Like every night I went out to drop. So when I lost my page, I'm like, yo, I ain't got the energy. IT is tired, honey. I cannot do that.
Right.
But I mean, I did get back up and stuff like that. But a lot of the girls here don't really know me. So sometimes they're like, wait, you do hair? Wait. I'm like, do I do hair? If you ever did a finger wave, a roller set, you don't do hair. You might be creative and style hair, do a little cute frontals and all that. But if you never did a roller set, you don't know how to trim ends, you're not a hair girl, honey. You got to know how to keep the hair on and off the scalp. Right. So yeah, that's the real baddies.
I know that's right.
Yeah. But yeah, so Houston's been cool or whatever. I feel like I'm still fresh here. Like this, I heard 4 years I'm still fresh. Okay. They told me you gotta have a little more time, and I said, whoa. I thought, I'm like, oh dang, 4 years is old. They're like, no, you're still new here. And to be honest, this is like a different type. Houston is not a real place.
So what side are you from? The south side or the north side?
Now y'all don't kill me now. All my people be over here on the north side. But I'm a south side type of girl. I like the south side. When I first moved here, I was in the Sugarland area, but I did move to the Gallery area because that's where my place was, my studio and stuff. But I'm kind of starting to learn my way around and stuff like that. So everything 20 minutes.
Right.
And if you're leaving it to me, it's going to be 30 because I'm going to need an extra little 10, 15 minutes to get there. Right. Because I'm taking the long ways and everything like that. But yeah, I did start off on the south side. So I'm just learning the north side.
Right.
So I only was coming over here to go to the airport. Right. Get on the plane and go out of town. Other than that, I was like in a mix of everything. So that was cool for me.
And Greg, back it up, what you said, Houston's not a real place. You could elaborate on that.
Ooh.
Houston not a real.
Yeah, like why you say that?
Why you say Houston not a real place?
Because if we talking baddies, the baddies that I see that statistically is the baddies, I don't know if they're coming with time and grace. They're not bad to me. They look cute. and stuff, but looks could be very deceiving. So when they open their mouth, it's like, oh yeah, you do it real bad. That's not baddie material. So baddie is when you have this cool demeanor and you can walk in the room and own it, right?
Right.
And you can make the next woman feel good about herself. You get up and you own it. And even when you're not having a good day, you still have an aura about yourself. That's a
Ooh.
baddie. You have a natural glow, a natural beauty. That's a real baddie. And you're always looking to enhance your natural beauty.
Right.
And so when I got here, I'm like, wow, you know, hair is cool because I mean, I'm not knocking anybody that make money from the way it looks or anything like that. But the real baddies need to stand up that really holds the aura and really teach and train the girls what badness mean. You got to have etiquettes.
Imagine
you got to have
that.
those etiquettes. So you can't walk around with something that's high end or you know designer and your etiquette's not good. You can't walk in a high end restaurants and you don't know the etiquettes or you don't know the proper attire. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So here is not a real place. Here is it's a whirlwind of wildness. It's like people being whoever they want to be, and I'm you know I would like to support the delusion too. But it's different. It's a different breed. It's cool. It has its pros and its cons. You will get your mind blown. The things you see here, and you know, you just gotta. That's why I put that R&B music on, because it brings me back in a time where your mind just
Right.
at ease.
What
a
you
good time.
see is what you get.
That's exactly sometimes, not all the time. What you see is not what you get. What you see is be like a mirage. Like I thought I. And you wake up the next morning, nah, friend, and that's not it.
Right.
You done got food. You done got food. They done tricked you out your spot. You got food, my friend. But yeah, but Houston is great for like on a positive note and on some real stuff. Houston is great to come here and capitalize. It's a whole bunch of people from all over. It's a place where you can really work and get the value, the fruits of your labor for the time you put in, but you just have to have a community. Find
Right.
your community. If you don't have your community, that's probably going to be something I would say the first wrong that I did when I came here. I was in the wrong community because I was meeting people from out of town,
Right.
out of state that wasn't really Houston people. And then I wasn't in connection with the hair girls in my community. I kind of was, but I wasn't, you know. So when you come to a place and a space and you the biggest on the team, it's not really good
Right.
because you'll get sucked the life out of you and nobody to pour back into you, especially in a new place. So
Exactly.
yes, but Houston is amazing. I'm looking to see what's you know to look forward to. The new every day is a difference with Houston, and I mean you can wake up and turn your swag on here, literally.
Okay.
Seems like people all around the world is coming to Houston now. I know.
Everybody's here.
Yeah,
Is this the
international.
new,
International.
Miami, LA, Vegas, Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
Yeah.
Houston is just skyrocketing.
This is an international town, city.
Uh-huh.
So you're gonna get a lot of that. You know,
Yeah.
people coming from all over the world, all over the country,
Yeah.
coming to Houston. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
So you're a boss?
A boss. I'm a big boss because I like to put people in position to make money. If you ain't putting people in position to make money, you're not a boss.
I see that you're on the winning streak,
Yes.
right?
On my way
Yeah.
to the top in Houston. So y'all welcome me to Houston.
All right. That's what's up. Thank you, Jazz, for coming out to social media's Baddies. Today is a good day and lovely. Glad to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you. So thank y'all for having me. I appreciate y'all having me here on y'all platform. And continue.
And don't be a stranger. Come back.
I will be back. Anytime you need me, I got you.